Yo, stop scrolling. Put the phone down for 6 minutes. Because what just happened over the weekend is about to hit your wallet harder than anything you've felt since COVID. And I'm not here to scare you. I'm here to make sure you're not the last person to figure this out. This is happening right now. Live today, March 2026. All right, let's get into it. Operation Epic Fury. That's what they called it. On February 28th, the United States and Israel launched a joint military strike on Iran. They killed Supreme Leader Ayatollah Ali Khamenei, the man who had ruled Iran with an iron fist for over 3 decades. Gone. Just like that. US B-2 stealth bombers armed with 2,000-pound bombs hit Iran's ballistic missile facilities. Over 1,000 targets struck, according to US Central Command. And Iran didn't just sit there and take it. Tehran fired missiles and drones at Israel, UAE, Qatar, Kuwait, Bahrain, Jordan, and Saudi Arabia. Dubai's airport got hit. Luxury hotels got hit. Residential buildings got hit. 3 American troops are already dead. Trump said there will likely be more. This ain't a drill, fam. This is a full-blown war. Active, expanding, right now. Now here's where it gets real for your money, your gas, your groceries, your retirement account. You ever heard of the Strait of Hormuz? It's a skinny little strip of water, just 21 miles wide at its narrowest point. Doesn't sound like much, right? But get this, about 20% of all global oil passes through that single waterway. It is the only sea passage from the Persian Gulf to the open ocean. And right now, tanker traffic through the Strait of Hormuz has come to essentially a complete stop after Iran declared the strait closed. 20% of the world's oil supply gone. Just like that. Blocked. Think of it like this. The Strait of Hormuz is like a highway, and it is the main exit ramp everyone needs to use. Right now, that exit is essentially blocked. Ships have already been struck by missiles. Captains are refusing to risk the passage, and the entire global supply chain is holding its breath. That ain't just a Middle East problem, homie. That is your problem. Let's talk about what's happening to markets right now, because Wall Street is straight up losing its mind. Oil surged the most in 4 years. Gold briefly topped $5,400 an ounce. 10-year Treasury yields shot up toward their biggest advance since April. Brent crude surged up to 13% in a single session. Gold rallied above $5,300 per ounce, hitting record highs as investors moved into safe haven assets. And JP Morgan, one of the biggest banks on the planet, raised its gold price target to $6,300 per ounce by December 2026. $6,300 per ounce. Let that marinate for a second. Europe's markets fell over 1.6%. Japan's Nikkei dropped 1.35%. The Dow dropped over 500 points at open before recovering slightly. And United Airlines tumbled more than 6%. American and Delta each fell more than 5%. Marriott slid nearly 5%, because over 1,560 flights have already been canceled. That's 41% of all scheduled Middle East arrivals. Hundreds of thousands of passengers stranded right now. But here's what the mainstream media isn't screaming loud enough. Defense stocks are absolutely printing. Lockheed Martin up 6%. Northrop Grumman up 5%. Drone maker AeroVironment jumped more than 10%. ExxonMobil and Chevron both up around 4%. War is terrible, but knowing where the money moves, that's just being smart. Now, let's zoom out, because this thing is way bigger than just oil prices. Amazon has already warned customers across the Middle East of longer delivery times. Amazon data centers in the UAE and Bahrain are experiencing prolonged power outages because of the conflict. That's Amazon, the backbone of global e-commerce, already cracking on day 3 of this war. Analysts warn that if oil rises above $100 a barrel, it's a completely different ballgame for the entire global economy. We're talking inflation coming back with a vengeance. We're talking the Fed holding interest rates higher for even longer. Your mortgage, your car payment, your credit card interest, all of it getting squeezed harder. An inflation that the world has been fighting for years. It just got a rocket strapped to its back. So what do you actually do with this information right now? Number 1, don't panic sell. Analysts say extreme market moves in the early days of conflict tend to fade. If assets fall sharply on war fears, history says consider buying the dip. Number 2, watch oil like a hawk. If it stays around $80, the global impact is manageable. But above $100 is a whole different story for your everyday life. Number 3, gold and defense are where the smart money is moving right now. That's just a reality. Number 4, brace yourself at the gas pump. It's coming. Budget for it today, not next month. And number 5, stay informed. Because in a situation moving this fast, the person with the best information wins, every single time. This is exactly why Finance Untold exists. To cut through the noise, to tell you what is actually happening in real time and what it means for your money before everyone else catches on. Subscribe to Finance Untold right now. Hit that bell. Share this video immediately with someone who needs to know what's actually going down. Because in 2026, being financially asleep isn't just expensive, it's dangerous. Finance Untold, the truth behind the numbers.